All right, thank you, Breck. New at 5, Utah's liquor laws are once again making headlines. New requirements were handed down by the state's Alcohol Control Authority. They came on the same day a group that pushes for liquor sales went after the state over its DUI law. Fox 13's Ben Winslow is in the newsroom this afternoon. Ben.
Yeah, starting next month, every single restaurant or bar in the state will have to have one of these signs on their front door.
Each restaurant is supposed to hang a sign on their premise stating that it's a restaurant, not a bar.
The DABC is requiring all restaurants and bars in Utah to put up a sign declaring whether they are, in fact, a restaurant or a bar.
The public needs to understand what the law is, as well as the restaurants and bars need to understand it, and that to be clearly communicated. So rather than embarrass people or have compliance issues down the road, why not just make it clear at the outset?
Lawmakers passed the sign requirement as part of a massive liquor bill that allows restaurants to tear down Zion curtains, those walls that keep you from seeing drinks being made. The new rule requires the signs to be 8.5 by 11 inches and posted in a conspicuous place on the front entrance.
I'd like to get on the bandwagon against this, but I don't think this is as bad as it could be.
The Salt Lake Area Restaurant Association says they agreed to this to get rid of the Zion curtains. Utah may be once again the first in the nation to do something like this, but the DABC Commission chairman doesn't think it makes us look weird.
The signage thing, I absolutely don't think it does. The .05, I think people make more of that than it really is. And I suspect the legislature is going to revisit that.
Utah's DUI law is prompting a restaurant industry group to run this ad in an Idaho newspaper today. It's urging people not to vacation in Utah over the law that lowers Utah's DUI level to .05.
This is just the beginning of our campaign. We think that everybody needs to be aware of what's going on in Utah. We certainly don't want to see copycat legislation. And we want to encourage the Utah legislature to take a harder look at this.
Now, that ad got a sharp response from Governor Gary Herbert's office. He is in New York today touting Utah's economic successes. His office says it's not surprising that today certain interests try to misrepresent what the governor's office calls evidence-based efforts to improve public safety. Live in the newsroom, Ben Winslow, Fox 13 News, Utah.